this is the final part. Follow New Vegas, the final battle. I'm going to be going to the legionaries that I bombed to get the extra loot that's there, and maybe back to the Dubai to get some of my loot I had to drop. But we'll be doing Cass's quest. We go to the mob outpost I was saying I was at scrapyard. But yeah, this dude just told me pick the side and whatever.
Everything you've been up to. I just don't know what you're trying to pull.
Yeah, because I keep helping the NCR and they're not helping them. So below to my rep.
Background?
But originally every NPC, well specifically every NPC that's a companion, every companion, basically obviously it's a role playing game. Originally you were supposed to be able to get the well rested perk from certain companions. Like Cass is a straight woman, so if you're playing as a straight male, you will get it from Cass. Like if you're playing as a lesbian, you will get it from Veronica. But that's why all the companions who are human have a sexuality.
Hey there.
But Boone obviously
You come around like a bad
is
habit.
celebratory. Because his wife died. So if you're playing as a straight female, you can't do anything with Boone. But that was on the prototype version of the game. But obviously they took it out because of the fact you're choosing to make somebody your companion, you know, and asking them, and it works every time. There are some simps who would think you can ask out an actual woman and they can accept all the time, and there are some creepy players and they wanted to prevent them from making weird fan arts. But it's hinted that with Cass that option was in the game through her dialogue.
They want to buy Cassidy caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even
Yeah,
times being
know.
what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno.
Yeah, who would want to sell their business?
Mojave happened. Hit by raiders packing some heavy firepower. Can't believe the Crimson Caravan haven't heard. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy caravans, you're looking at
weapons.
it. And what I got in my pockets. Still, as little as that is,
yeah, in the
not looking to sell.
But basically with Cass, what happened is that you have to have a good reputation, because obviously whoever destroyed her caravan had a bad reputation, plus her parents were good people.
If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it? Actually,
no.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine. Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money.
There's like Cass, nobody's not just gonna give you a bunch of money for no reason, but she will team up to you. You have to basically ask her.
Look,
sure?
I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive. Just doesn't feel right.
But basically, we do a barter skill. You can tell her, obviously with barter, that means you can do business better in terms of money. I'm not gonna offer money, I just want a drink for it. Yeah, this is hinting at what they was originally gonna do with Cass. Okay. Okay, that will result in bad karma.
You challenging me? Alright. And none of that radioactive shit.
Yeah, you can challenge her to a drinking contest and get her a bunch of whiskey.
No monorail active for the trip?
But we want to have to buy some whiskey or steal it. Best place to I don't know if I drank all the whiskey in Boulder City. Probably did. But yeah, I probably broke into this dude's saloon and took it all anyway. But that cloak you get at the ending of Wellington Road, it's a 21 for Vault 21, but that's a defined part of the region. It basically means you're neutral. But you'll get a cloak like Ulysses, how Ulysses has a
You sure you're in the right place?
Except if you're working for like the Legion or NCR, you'll get their flag on it. And I think House
A customer.
an old world flag. Let me see if I'm whiskey. But yeah, basically if you do the drinking contest, it's basically hinting that
Another
the
set
mechanic was originally in the game for Cass. And obviously drunks like to hang out with drunks or date them, so that's why that's a way of getting her as a companion. Oh, so I never really went in here though. Yeah, probably because I didn't want to go on my
Legion attacking so far.
Get some whiskey, 12 bottles. Let me actually go to Nash family. They run a casino. I think there's a glitch. I think the skin color is lighter.
Have been getting along.
But that's actually my skin color in
Hey
real
there,
life.
youngster.
But that's usually not an option for black characters. So you know, obviously in real life black people come in lighter shades, but you can't change your skin color. So I mean, yeah, some white people even have tans. But that's besides the point. Oh wait, Nat King Cole. Oh,
See,
bro, I can't get copyright. I need to cut that radio off. That's
hey there, youngster. Got a new sheriff, as you know. Meyer's a bit rougher hewn.
that's why he got fired the first time and put in prison. The aid. For that whiskey, okay, he's vodka.
Welcome back.
So now, refrigerator. No whiskey. I could go a free side, go to Gary Twins Casino. I don't think this is the right game. Oh, it is. Maybe I should have went through the strip north gate.
Hey, you're the one who...
I probably should have. This is the first gate, man. Yeah, this is probably the way I should do it. Liquor, okay, that's the time to oranges. Wait, or is that an abandoned pre-war liquor store type of use? Yeah. Okay, good. The actual Atomic Ranger is to the left. But
Have you seen the news?
Well, I hate to support the damn NCR, but it looks like they're the only thing between us and mass slavery at the...
a good whiskey, yeah. How much whiskey do I got? 9 plus 3 is 12. He gave me one.
Thanks.
Curatron upgrades? I pity anyone who gets tested. See with those bots now.
Wait, that's 10.
Welcome back, friend.
I did say I had 9 on me. Was I checking his inventory?
Another satisfying...
Locals ain't too
The Great
happy.
Khan signing a treaty with the NCR.
Yeah, well, it's not they ain't
House
happy,
dead.
but they
We'll have
neutral,
Vegas annexed
definitely.
before the year's out.
You come around like a bad... You come around like a bad...
Can't do a drinking contest.
You're obviously putting your money where your mouth is. All right, it's a deal.
Wait, I ain't trying to hand over 750. I thought I had the whiskey.
Morning.
Cut that radio off.
Wish I could have been there to see.
You come around like a bad... You come around like a bad... That's a good point.
Yeah,
It's the caravan clearance that's got me stuck here. Still, Jackson's not letting me out of his sight.
Or die. What an asshole.
Remove Ranger Jackson. Outcast. Rainbow and Wiser. Okay, I'm not about to catch a whole body. Like I have a high speed skill. That's a bit too much now. Jackson ain't did nothing to me. Plus, even if you killed him, it's guaranteed you get the neutral ending for Cassie's quest.
Hey.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the... Any luck up by the track?
Okay, he needs me. Can you find it hard to clear out bugs?
Any luck up by the track?
Improve my NCR rate.
Any luck up by the track?
Okay, so now I gotta go now. Go on a wait. Do this quest where usually I do that like every time I can. I got Eddie with me. Usually I do this one. Oh cool, Eddie got the upgrades. Is he shooting like electricity now? Blue lasers? Yeah, usually you do red lasers. Now he's doing blue electricity lasers. Though he don't look different, I thought he wasn't upgraded. He looks speedy to speed and never version blue by his target. This is hard at the beginning of the game, not anymore. Our rep. I know we were really cool with that, okay, cool. The knockback's great and stuff. Specifically the Blade of the West. Multiple DLC weapons. And the Legion's pissed. They have the whiskey on these ends, so sometimes they glitch out. You can go get the whiskey, but if you go get it, sometimes the glitch and make it where if you don't have the whiskey on you right then, you can't ask to do the drinking contest.
Appreciate the help. No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it. This smart move for the Kings.
Cass. But Cass is cool NPC though. One of my favorites. Probably my second favorite behind Boone. Veronica, I'll say
appreciate the help.
Favorite.
Appreciate the help.
You can't convince it. So it must have glitched.
Appreciate the help.
Usually you do this mission like Early game. Okay, that's what it is. It's glitched. Like, or maybe due to my NCR reputation, I can't convince him. Like, yeah, that's what it is.
Why don't you take a
Dialogue
side?
glitches.
We did. Good.
Appreciate the help. Take...
Trolling the Mojave almost makes you... You wish for a nuclear winter.
So I would have to kill Jackson, I mean, to do this quest. I mean, in his sleep. I mean, I don't got the perk for it, but if the quests are like glitched, then I have no choice.
You saved President Kimball, didn't you? Hell of a thing.
Okay. Luckily I was able to sneak attack him. Okay, NCR does not know I did this then. Forecast. Usually I'm just talking him out of that, but there's always a glitch with every playthrough.
You come around like a bad... Guess that settles that then. Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. No idea. Maybe head back west? Go with you? And why the hell would I do that? The outpost lost its charm about 3 bottles ago. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here. Sure could you... Let's distribute the weight.
I get companion points for the order of whiskey. I think I did that once.
Let's distribute the weight. Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy Caravan. Upside of Vegas, hear tell? Been weeks since it was hit. Got word back on what happened from Rangers.
Okay, so now at Jackson's, I'm off to end this quest with a neutral ending.
Only wishful thinking on my part. I got them into this mess. Well, no idea why your friend Mr. House wants it. What did you put a plug in his cock tube to make him explode? Gift from my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrim. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad. You know, like one of the tribes from the east. We got them out west, too. NCR's herding them up, though, domesticating them. Mom was from east of the Colorado, though. Not sure what tribe. Was before the time Caesar rounded them up, made them legion. She walked a hell of a way until she crossed paths with my dad, and he convinced her to stop walking. Didn't ask Mom to elaborate. Not much to tell. He ended up walking east one day when I was young and never came back. Not a family deserter like some, though. Mom died waiting for him.
Somebody unalive.
And she had me to raise. As for Dad, I figure he just got himself lost or dead. Happens. And I'm not all boo-hoo about it, so save your glass for someone who's crying. Not a clue. Short of caps is what taught me mostly. Ammo's expensive. Dynamite's for when you don't have enough bullets. What, you mean like spears? No, none of that. Mom was a tribal, but she didn't teach me anything.
Yeah, we gonna custody caravans. I do like how they actually add creepy music and sounds like Minecraft to scare you to not forget this is an apocalypse. I was told by a
there's
former
almost nothing
online
left.
friend, or one I ain't seen in a while.
Looks like
that's not
whoever it
former,
was
that Minecraft is
was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burned, looks like disintegrated. When I heard the reports, I assumed ash meant burned. So close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all?
Yeah, the only things that turn people ashes are laser weapons and gang refs sell them near the wall of Vegas.
No idea. Maybe catch the sun in their eyes? Maybe they wanted the caravan to come to them, walk into an ambush. You know what? What happened in my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that. One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too. I wonder if he made the same mistake.
Yeah, energy weapons, everything's burned. That looks like a person who did only uses energy weapons. Don't look too good. Another burned caravan.
More energy weapons hit this caravan. This is Brotherhood level murder here.
But the
But they
Brotherhood
don't do things
even go
like
after
that.
caravans.
Let's poke around a bit. Let's distribute the weight. Let's deal. What's that? Looks like a map. Got the route along the west of Vegas, and they've marked another spot.
Yeah, these spots are very close to where the gang refs deal. She's using a shotgun. Retired range companions. Easier to kill melee opponents. Mutated animals. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, so when this caravan defend themselves, they're fighting.
Other caravan burned, except someone made camp here, and I never heard about this attack. Let's look around. Serving up some. That does it. That's all I need to know. Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs.
So
They
the
were
Crimson
behind burning these
Caravan
caravans, and
Van
they've got to
Graffs
answer
were
for them.
rivals.
I'm gonna get
Their
some extra
businesses
ammo,
were
a
rivals
few
to
bottles of
Cassidy
whiskey, and then
Caravan.
show them how Cassidy's settle
So-
accounts.
So, I have to kill him because I think I need to tell Jax if I get evidence. Crimson Caravan Company. But maybe I should just get evidence. Cause that's the way I want to end it. But I don't want NCR rep going down. The main problem.
Another caravan.
Cass ain't a bad person like that. I don't want her, like, you know, outlaw or nothing. Cause it would hurt more to tell the NCR who
Let's
they
kick
work
this
for
in
that
gear.
they're doing this shady stuff, cause they care about money more than their lives.
That does it. That. NCR? Are you out of your fucking mind? Don't care much for which one we kill first.
Oh, so I have to kill them now that Jackson's dead either way. Okay. No, if I work to like killing or sleep, it'll be easier though. Should wait until night to do this. I got a melee weapon on me. But I may need a short melee weapon like a knife. I don't know what I can do with this big one. But if I was able to stealth kill Jackson, then I should be able to do it now. Wait for it to go in there.
Don't mind trailblazing as long as we got the ammo. And that's it. Now, on to settle accounts with Gloria Van Graff. Putting her down would suit me just fine. Might be a little tougher than the Crimson Caravan. Van Graffs are like a nest of rattlers.
Share my rep with NCR. They don't know about this, but I did do tongue twister. I'm gonna have to go kill the Van Graffs. Of course, they don't work for the NCR, so it doesn't matter what I do. But I did fail some NCR quests that were on the map. Because, you know, NPCs on the map. Well, mainly I failed. I didn't fail NCR quests. I failed NCR affiliate quests, which is called NCR quests. Just the Crimson Caravan Company quest.
You got a problem?
Welcome back.
Dirty coward.
If I...
Murderer!
Yeah, family. Just call me a murderer despite being one going to do.
Just trim the Van Graff family tree. I think Freeside'll breathe a little easier now. Payback's a bitch, ladies. And between Gloria and Alice, that settles accounts as far as I'm concerned. Hope they're in hell right now. Yeah, I am. Never realized I had all that anger in me.
She's regretful.
Makes me wonder how much more I can settle with Bullet. You know, when I first heard about them, I was so mad. But there was this little part of me that said, you can't do to them what they did to you. I say fuck that part. That's it. Except for one thing. Thanks. Not many people in my company would have done what you did for me without... But you backed me. Don't have to tell me twice.
Okay, you gained the Hand of Vengeance perk. Giving her a bonus damage guns. Okay, good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to Drywells along 15. Go grab a loot. And go in the fort. Let's see, the fort should be bombed. Maybe not.
Another kill to my name.
Hey, they said man, the Drywells along 15 got bombed though. Bro, why don't you attack me? Hey, oh, that's a kid. Okay, I figured. Okay, he's just tall for a kid. Oh, I thought that was a grown legionary.
Oh no! Hey.
Okay, so y'all feel like using guns when you say guns.
Come on.
Okay, let me go along 15. I'll let him bomb the Legion territory. I should have access to there. So lock unless you finish the DLC. What? How do I get to along 15? I'm gonna have to Google it then. Might go up this hill, maybe. Let me see on Google. Oh, so you can only access this gate if you fire that thing. Or fired at both NCR and the Legion. Let me check. I think the location is Drywells you can go to. I thought Drywells was a death claw trap that's in the base game. You didn't need those things. What location? Do what if you fire at Drywells. I thought Drywells was a death card trap, but I think I got that mixed up with an unmarked location on. Let me see on Google how to get to Drywells, how to get to Drywells. Oh, the boat to Drywells is at the beach here at Conquest Cove. Okay, that's all I needed to know. That we can move. Oh no, that's just a slave. Okay. That's the boat to Drywells. Hey, yeah. Definitely irradiated. Hey, there should be some faction armor that either faction armor before being irradiated. I should get irradiated. This is hard. Been here because I've never bombed the Legion before. Never bombed anyone before. They do got some good loot. He's wearing the special armor shit. Doing armor, the 87 tribe. Okay, yes, Caesar has conquered 87 tribes, made them part of the Legion. That is a fact. We go armor at 80. Let's see what first armor gives you. No pun intended. 10 plus quick chance, 1 plus charisma. Wait. Oh, action points plus 10. Okay, so I can shoot more in back. Crit points plus 3. Cool. I don't really need this recon direct, man. Okay, good. This armor doesn't give me a skirt, so it doesn't look gay like the other one. Not that there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Blade of the East is armor, so I don't really care what blade I guess. It is cool, like everything like is bluish green. Like Fallout 3 is green, but this is bluish green, so it really makes the tint darker. Imagine we had another Fallout game on the this Gamebryo engine. Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas was on, and it had this bluish greenish tint. Obviously, yellow and blue make green, so this tint's like mixing the green tint of well, yellow and green make blue. My bad. But my brain's been slow. I ain't been in school in years to learn about colors. It's like studying art. But yeah, Fallout New Vegas has a yellow tint and 3 has a green tint. So this is like the combination of both tints. So it really makes you feel like you're playing Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. Okay, this armor is like the other armor, the last one, Martin armor was like mostly bulletproof, but this one is like the Legate's armor, so this is pretty cool. Should be all the way bulletproof or almost all the way, unlike the other one. It's almost. Wait, oh, the rads got to me, bro. But I can't go there. They won't let me go there. I get a bunch of rads at one time. Oh, okay, yeah, my rads is going up, bro. Like crazy. Once I hit my visibility. Hey, 14 rads per second, geez, that's a lot for a Fallout game. Can't go down here. 60 rads per second. Yeah, I'm leaving with this armor. It's like a boat for me to get out of here. Wait, where's my armor? The 87 tried, bro. Oh wait, I gotta go get that if I die, I have to restart. That's what it is. And I gotta retake. Like DLC level enemies. stacking your stuff, bro. Let's see all this minigun. No Eddie over here. No. Okay. Honestly, I prefer the Mark Tribal Armor helmet. I mean Mark Beast Tribal helmet. Yeah, some of the weapons I ain't using. If I'm getting out of here, there's too many rags here for me. Hey, peace out.
Keeping quiet.
Okay, so now I guess I can do the final battle. You see how much ammo I got. Yeah, I can basically just kill these guys all. The weapons I ain't planning on using. Later, I'm not using a chainsaw. Kinda not using that. I'm using a shoulder mounted minigun. Sonic emitter. Maybe, well, that's not armor piercing, so that is explosive though, so I'll take that back. But I guess I can go past this armor.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, she can't wear that. It's not faction armor. We know it looks like it.
Let's distribute the weight. Let's see what you got.
I wanted to actually do Boone at the final battle, but it really does not change the way the story
Careful
goes.
where you flash that chip of you. Not sure if I chose it or it chose me. Dad ran a bar a long time ago, and it was a labor of love, Mom. Yeah, on account of my name, and the blossoms on my cheeks when I drink too much. Won most of those fights, too. It's all in how you drink it, though. There's usually a bar in every stop along the road. Helps me sleep.
Like, since after both your parents is not alive.
Yeah. What else you gonna do with an empty bottle?
Yeah, I can do the final battle too. Go to Hoover Dam.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear war.
Careful if we go off the road.
Alright, Cassandra Moore, Colonel Moore.
It's best not to keep the General waiting.
Okay, let's end this off with a bang, literally.
Well, you took your sweet-ass time coming here.
Yeah, I did.
Let's get down to brass tacks. We need to get this thing moving. You've done some great work for us up to this point, and we're hoping to use your unique abilities to aid us one. Thanks to the task my subordinates have delegated to you, the NCR now has a unique opportunity. We now have a chance to take the fight to those bastards on... I'm in the beginning stages of planning out an assault on the fort. Once our forces are in place in garrison here, we'll begin our assault.
Sir, I don't know what happened. A bunch of Legionnaires just stormed into the power station.
Okay, so the Second war for Hoover Dam's begun. And no battle. Let's go.
Into the power station? How is that possible?
I don't know, sir. There was some talk of them entering through the clog intake tunnels, but I don't have any confirmation. On my way up here, there was some chatter about their commander, the Legate, I think he's called, set up at some kind of base on the eastern bank.
Okay, listen here. Unless we can get some additional support, I'm gonna need you to help me resolve this situation. You need to make your way to this camp they have on the eastern bank and take out the Legate. Like I said earlier, we have some supplemental forces on the way, but
y'all can't do much because y'all are spread too thin. Or
Good gracious.
Y'all want to make it harder.
The Legion is using the intake tunnels to storm their way into the dam. Someone has to stop them. I think that you should be able to divert the flow of the water into the generator.
Okay, I'll do it.
Don't you see everything is going to hell? I'm gonna go find someplace safe to hide out.
Oh my god, okay, I let out. Oh my god. It's too much for a 7th-gen game to process, I understand. You're not even H-ing or nothing. They had one of those type of glitches in a while. Since the game can't process bullets, I'm not gonna try to flush the Legion out. I'm just gonna go straight for the Legate. I'm just gonna go outside and go to the Legate camp. Maybe I'll try. To the final battle. Getting really bored of this game. So this is where the water is. I get real confused. It feels like a nervous house. Okay, well I'll assume it's this way, the other way this was the regular. But usually I get like really confused. I heard of these when it literally just push you away. These dudes think we cannot do and do that. Oh my god. Bro. Okay, yeah, I'm really gonna have to flood these tunnels to stop these dudes from coming in here. Okay, I can hear the water. I just keep confused again. It did feel like a maze, and what's weird, I'm good with reading maps and directions, but all this stuff looks the same. Well, it's a power plant. It's not supposed to look fancy. This armor's good. Man, I'm a monster beast. I'm taking all whole tribes. And the boss will die too. Yeah, exactly. I guess I'm not the monster of the East, more like the marauder of the East. Because I've been playing it's not downstairs. I know how to go upstairs there. Wasn't the first one, so maybe.
Let's kick this.
That was a mistake, bro. That was a mistake. Lower level. Well, I was supposed to it was a short, but I don't know. Oh my god, you guys, bro, y'all are coming through like right between the tide players in your hood, bro, but it's not the time right now. You guys can see the tide players like that, and a lot of all New Vegas fans are, on YouTube, I even made a video on, I'm not gonna say names, but, you've seen the video on the Fallout TV show, Vietnam King. I made a video on the white supremacists who had to discuss that. Well, I can't get through this door, and if it's burned, then how do I? Let me put a marker to the. Oh, okay. Yellow over red, if I can swear. Oh, the Legion gets on my nerves. Okay, that's not roughing it, being in a rough location, okay. Well, I need regeneration or something. Let me use this if I can't sleep or enemies is around. Let me see if I can sleep here. Okay, well if I'm in a war, so even if there's not enemies around,
Hello. Everything you've been up to, I just don't know what you're trying to pull.
okay, yeah, I'm neutral. Ha ha ha, you will see when they put me for it. Oh, I've been looking for this snow globe, but it just spawned on the floor. I would have probably sold that to Mr. House too. Before I killed him. Hey, the
Greetings, courier. We caught word the battle was about to begin. We arrived before the road was closed off. Our warriors are here to assist.
Okay, cool. It is cool. Like even at the end of Outer Worlds, how factions you aid and aid you, or factions you convince to join the side. It makes the battle way more. Good, the cons make this way easier. Never gone to Great Cons to ally with the NCR before. I didn't know how to do it until I googled it. Cool how you can hear the bombs going off. Not the Great Wars bombs, but not making no puns or anything. We see the Great Cons, we see y'all, we see you. That was quick. Well, this is what it's like to do the final quest with DLC weapons. The late game weapons. Cool. That was fun, and I believe there's a new weapon called or big boomer, not a boomer weapon. It's Gibson's or always Gibson's weapon. Door. Immaculate. Yeah, what I've been doing has been okay. Broadcasting. Yeah, makes sense that you use this broadcast. You think you had a remote down there? You could set up the generator. Okay. Let me see. I got a laser detonator though. Yeah, I think I sold that. No, that did not work. So you can go up. Top of the tower.
Alpha Squad reporting in. Thanks for the support back there. We've been assigned to ensure you make it to the Legate. How can we be? You're in charge of this operation. That sounds like a suicide mission, but our orders are to take commands from you. Unit, let's move out. Let's get going.
Okay, good. I can convince him to aid me and fight the Legate. My speech counts.
Over here.
One of these rangers died to take down. To keep the purpose, we have to back in their speech armor. Or that faction with Legion armor was close to a bulletproof. Okay, the boomers to
Keep your head down. You better get moving, kid.
I don't want any of the remnants to die. That will affect Landon.
Let's get going.
Got his gear.
We have a battle.
Okay, so got melee weapons and switch. Pull up the sniper. Can't just rush. I don't got any viewers yet. It says I got one, but that don't really count. Somebody could just be at work while watching. I'm probably not even really watching. This should shoot faster. It may not do as much damage as the 45mm. Good, I didn't kill Moreno for that enclave armor. I was going to use it anyway. Okay, still I should have took cover. Even if I'm bullet resistant. probably try and use a sniper, but they'll probably try and use melee or something. Oh, reputation with NCR too. Oh, support withdrawn. Okay. Gates camp.
Hey.
When you walk in, he's not the highest rank in the Legion, though. I really like to be just that little explosion through this and I'm moving in here like Future Trunks or Afro Samurai or something. Yeah, I'm the Afro Samurai. Afro Samurai move. Drop that power fist. Scared of the power fist. Scary. Leg gates up here. Okay, NCR Rangers. So I believe these guys get slaughtered every time I do this. I've done this before. The row is extremely strong. You know what? I don't want to just attack him, but in the cutscene won't start.
And who are you to come before me?
Wait, what did he say? What insignia did he say? I gotta hear his whole dialogue. Mainly, I want to rehear it multiple times because the soundtrack is so epic for the ending of New Vegas. And it's also the soundtrack for part of this final battle. It's a melancholic feeling, sad you can't play it, but happy you completed it. Well, but I don't mind not playing it again because, you know, kind of a bit bored playing this game besides the story. Walking around, shooting, stabbing, talking can be a bit boring. Now, I got Speech 100. I can convince him, not, to fight me, but still, I want to fight my evil counterpart. What's funny is that yellow and red. Well, yellow and red are not opposite
That's
colors.
it.
It's
Run away. And who are you to come before me? You
But
bear
still,
the
they have a good
insignia of
color
the bear,
contrast, like, look
yet you do
around
not
the
wear
room
it as a
and
soldier of the West wears it.
Wait, what did he say? Wait, what did he say? I didn't listen to that. I was talking, explaining stuff to y'all viewers. We actually listen this time. Instead of listening to a soundtrack, listening to a dialogue. Soundtrack's about to kick in and hasn't kicked in.
And who are
yet.
you to come before me? You bear the insignia of the bear, yet you do not wear it as a soldier of the West wears it.
So he's saying I wear a NCR symbol, but I wear it differently.
Kaiser's will is the will of the Legion and the West. All beneath the flag of the Great Bear exists to test the strength of the Legion. The West shall fall as the East fell, and all the tribes that stretch to the setting sun shall be. We shall see how brave you are when...
Yeah,
there you are.
You'll
pay for that! Damn you!
Oh, it's fighting with help, so you scared, bro? We use some long range weapons since I'm halfway. Oh my god, okay, bro did a whole fake out. Bro's one of the coolest final bosses, honestly. I figure I knew those bullets weren't gonna do much against his armor, but still. Let's go sword to sword, NCR to Legion. He's actually trained on sword fighting mechanics. No, what I do know a camping spot. I've camped before when fighting him. Let me go there. And let my inner boon kick in with camping and sniping. Okay, now you want to hit Eddie, bro. Taking your frustrations out on non-thinking being insane. Alchemist said you know what's right about thinking beings. Obviously, the Legion does not believe that. Small shot. Oh, now he's cowering. Okay, now I can finish him off with the blade. He may fight back and then run. So now the regular one can't keep him outside. When he starts running, I'm just gonna hit him with the sword. Send his vitals. Here in the game now. PC's body's dropping. Bro, really, bro? You want a double team too?
If I get gangrene before we finish justice.
Hey, leg is dead. Just take this stuff as a trophy. Blade of Beast, Blade 800. Gonna take his uniform, faction armor. Check the damage. Maximum's 84. DPS damage 41. Damage per second 93 damage. Okay, well the east one is actually worse. I'll keep the rest. Yes, I can take this helmet. Melee weapons. Legate helmet. Light. You know the legate stuff is
this weapon's on its way. Let's paint this close.
Why are you running? That's what the legate looks. All this stuff on. I'll take his sword as a trophy. His sword's worse. Just go to work.
Let's deal.
Yes. But when you meet the NCR at the gate, that's when the nostalgic melancholic theme song plays. Well, not song. The credit song of the game plays. Hoover Dam does have he lives there an ethnic like military theme. Okay. Colonel, General. I mean, General, not Colonel. General Lee Oliver. Twister, my bad.
That's a fine bit of work back there. Truth told, I'm surprised you made it out of there in one piece. You and the dam. I'm impressed to say the least, and that's no easy thing. You've secured NCR's future. The administration sends its thanks for what it's worth. Least we could do. And seeing those shits of Caesar kicking dirt as they ran did my heart good, Might see some recruitment number rise. Build some morale out in the Mojave long enough for the NCR to find its feet again. All due to you. Again, you have my thanks. And all the West, too. We clean up, take prisoners, watch the East for any more trouble from the Legion. Though I think they're still running. After that, we'll see what happens when the dust settles and how the Mojave looks now without Caesar coming for its throat. Something tells me we better enjoy this breather while we can. Means Vegas, then you and the troops have it.
St. Joshua Graham called Caesar Caesar, but Caesar prefers being called Kaiser. The way either the Romans would either pronounce it or the way they would pronounce it in Mexico. But Caesar rules Mexico and he wants to be cosplayed as a Roman. But Joshua Graham calls him Caesar. Ulysses prefers the Legion over any other faction that's not independent, so he calls him Kaiser. Even though he does not agree with him, he was just brainwashed to call him that. But the NCR calls him Caesar. It's disrespect.
Can't keep the courier spirit down, eh? Fair enough. Kind of curious how this is going to pan out in the long run. But I guess history will tell us in its own sweet time.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. The new California Republic celebrated its second victory at Hoover Dam, establishing definitive control over the entire Mojave wasteland. Soon after, they negotiated terms to annex the Strip, Freeside, and many surrounding communities. The Mojave Wasteland, at long last, had entirely fallen under the NCR's banner. The courier, fair and even-handed in his dealings throughout the wasteland, was honored by the NCR for his support of the military at Hoover Dam. He was presented with the Golden Branch, the highest civilian decoration given by the Republic.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
With the help of the Gunrunners, the Boomers developed a healthy trading relationship with the NCR. Eventually, the Boomers began wandering out into the wasteland, while still preventing outsiders from entering Nellis.
The Brotherhood and the NCR in the Mojave Wasteland declared an official truce, despite continued hostilities between the two in the West. As per their agreement, the NCR handed over all suits of salvaged power armor, and in return, the Brotherhood helped patrol I-15 and Highway 95.
The peace with NCR served to ease Veronica's worries about the Brotherhood's immediate future. Still, a distance had arisen between her and her fellow members that would never be bridged. She began secluding herself in crumbling libraries of the old world, learning of promising technologies she knew the Brotherhood would never adopt.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the NCR's victory at the dam, the followers of the Apocalypse were pushed out of Old Mormon Fort during its occupation by NCR forces. NCR further encouraged them to leave Outer Vegas entirely, and the followers had no choice but to comply.
Arcade had hoped that Freeside would be able to remain independent of NCR rule. But he was glad that Caesar's Legion had been stopped at Hoover Dam. He tended to the sick in Freeside for a while longer. then returned to NCR territory to become a teacher with the followers there.
Goodsprings saw more trade along I-15 after NCR gained control of the Mojave Wasteland, but with that came a heavy burden of the Republic's taxes. Some old-timers, unable to handle the cost, were forced to move on, grumbling all the while.
The slaughter of the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan caused no end of trouble for NCR back west. Already struggling, NCR's supply line suffered further as the two caravans withdrew support until the massacre in the east was resolved. Cass survived to see the NCR flag flying proud over Hoover Dam and thought for a moment, this is what a hero must feel like. She was about to tell the courier not to get too proud of himself. Then she figured, he knew that already. That night, Cass kicked in the door of his room to celebrate, only to find the man on the bed was an NCR soldier whose barracks had been destroyed. He was cute, though, so after having her way with him, she got the hell out, leaving an empty whiskey bottle as a note. As she walked along the dam in the night, she felt drunk, content, and happy to be alive. Which to her was the whole point of it all.
After the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans returned for a time to Red Rock Canyon. The NCR's pressing need to expand proved greater than its promise of amnesty, and before long the government decided the Khans had to go. The surviving Great Khans were relocated to an isolated, barren reservation, well north of NCR trade routes.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
After the NCR victory at Hoover Dam, the temporary truce between them and the Kings blossomed into a full-scale relief effort for the people. While the NCR made repeated entreaties that Freeside join the Republic, the Kings steadfastly maintained their independence.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
While the destruction of the Repcon rockets appeared to be a boon to the salvagers of Novak, the benefit would never be realized. Radioactive fuel from the wrecked ships seeped out and contaminated the area. Salvagers were forced to move on, and the town was abandoned.
Looking for a place where he could be of some use, Boone found himself re-enlisting with his old unit. Though his regrets remained in his thoughts, they coalesced into a purpose, and Boone embraced it.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
After the majority of the Vault 19 powder gangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave Wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Prim with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them. After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.